anyways, because the this ring light, the holder was the wrong way for some reason, and then the image didn't shift and whatever. So it's 7 something. I don't remember what time it is. I got up at no 8 something. Is it 8? I don't know. I got up naturally at 7. I went to bed like after 11. I know that. And I'm not even turning on the laptop. I, there was this one video I wanted to do, and I'm not doing it now because it's a little bit of prep work, and I need to just talk because I need to get myself out of here, but I need to feel like I'm clearing my head, so I need to talk. And I went to bed. I had a couple of peanut butter jelly sandwiches yesterday before going to bed because I realized I had some bread in the fridge. I don't have much peanut butter left, but I had what I had. I mopped up the bathroom floor, which has now my Birkenstocks prints on it. Oh, hello. Thank you for the like. Um, so now I don't know. Like, I cleaned up my bathroom. I'm supposed to have a massage therapy client tomorrow. So at least I want to have some things clean. But now I'm like, okay, I just dirtied the bathroom floor again with my shoes. Well, the slippers I wear inside, the Birkenstocks. Because every time there's a little bit of wetness, it leaves a black mark. And my mind is thinking like, okay, now what am I going to do? Am I going to re-clean? Am I going to be stuck there? Like, how am I doing it with the dishes, you know? I'm like, okay, just wipe that part down before you leave. But then there's the toilet. When I use the toilet, put some bleach in so it doesn't get screwed up inside all the time. I guess that's my black and white, you know, it's like my black and white thinking. I can't just do a bit of work. It has to be perfect work, you know? It's like, oh, hello. So, and I need to eat, but I don't want to have any rice. And I have oatmeal, but then it's going to give me the runs, but that's later. And they're the big flakes, and that's all I have left with the big flakes. You can see I'm discombobulated. And then I was thinking yesterday about that guy, if you saw the last video. You know. From one little encounter at the gym that didn't go well, you know, thinking all these negative thoughts. And then I'm thinking I gotta start technically starting to work that orderly job on Tuesday, I guess. I don't know. The email said they'd call me on Monday, but I'm not gonna wait around for a call. No. That's my day off. So I don't know what's going on, and I'm gonna wait till Monday, because that shouldn't be invading my mind either. I went to my dentist. Yeah, I was gonna shoot a video yesterday, but it was the previous one was still uploading, so it kept freezing when I kept trying to shoot a live, so I couldn't do it. I guess I felt pretty good yesterday. Then I started to feel bad yesterday because I went to my dentist and he keeps asking me, what am I doing now? What am I doing now? And he spins a positive light on it. Like I'm always doing something. I'm always into action. I'm always making things move. And I don't see it like that. I'm seeing like I'm fucking struggling. I'm like surviving and I don't have any other choice. It's either that or die. You know? And I'm like trying to think, I'm like, oh, is that the way he sees it? Do other people see it like that? And I don't think other people see it like that, but I think a lot of people are just, they have like a very I was gonna say Western way of viewing things. I don't know. They're projecting their all shit onto me. You know, I don't know. I mentioned that about the work, how like the environment in the healthcare industry, especially the orderlies. I mean, they're all mental health issues, big time, and they're all. It's a very toxic environment. And so he said, I know someone who was a dentist and went and goes to do that at these clinics or these residencies, and she's like shocked by how disgusting it is there. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I don't know. You could tell I'm just like rambling. This is equivalent to what my brain is going to. What is my brain? While I'm waking up, trying to just get myself out the door as quickly as possible, as smoothly as possible, without a hitch. And if there was someone I was waking up with, it would be like I'd be talking with someone. Ranting, I guess. That's what the students in my orderly class, they're on the WhatsApp, and a lot of them just do that. Not a lot, I mean maybe 6 or 7. All right, I'm gonna take this, and then get some protein powder, put some water in there. And I need to get more of this, because all I have is the small flakes, and I don't want the small flakes. I use the small flakes for the smoothies. I mean, in the worst case scenario, I'll have the small flakes, but because I have 2 bags of that, but I would prefer the big flakes. So that's the first thing that's in my mind. I'm gonna write that down. This book is almost finished. I'm just gonna take that. Is it turning the right way? Yeah, I'm gonna write it down here. I'm gonna put this here. Gonna go to the grocery store, the name of it, that's near the gym, and big flakes. And then something else comes to my mind. I need garbage bags. And then I'm like, oh, I wrote this somewhere else, so I'm going to try and find it. Oh, I did this, the health questionnaire. Maybe that's why they sent me an email that I'm starting to work. I was supposed to do the I'm gonna look for where I wrote the rest of the groceries. Oh, it was oil I needed. And I was gonna go to Walmart, but I'll go to this store because it's a walking distance and I think I'll do it. Canola oil. And then whatever else they have there. Okay, so that's that for that. That's that for that. Oh, and I have my dentist appointment. I have to put that into my calendar. But right now it's on this page. So that means one of my tasks today, instead of working on school, because if they're not asking for it, I'm not doing it, is the Bujo, and then Google Calendar. Dates. Oh, but okay, so my dentist appointment is, so I have my pencil somewhere in this book, because I do the calendar in, okay, it's here. Pencil is here. That's what I like about this Moleskine. So I put a lot of stuff in it, I put pencils in it, and it expands, but it hasn't broken, so very good. Got my pencil. So I'm gonna go into, it's on September. Okay, so this calendar doesn't go to September because I only did 6 months, but I have at the front of the book the future log. And that goes into September. So I'm going to write that date here. 27 September, 9 a.m., dentist. So I check the future log every now and then. Like right now. See if there's something I've completely forgot. I know in June, municipal taxes are due again, the second part. My personal training certification is due in August, and I have to get to that to do the course again, which I had to put on hold. All right. All right. See, normally I would have shut this down, this live, but I'm going a long time with it. I'm used to going longer now, and I'm feeling comfortable doing that. I know it does take like almost a day. For it to upload, but hey. Okay. See how chaotic I am in the morning? On a not good day. When I was going to work, well, this internship, I had to force myself to be really on point. I had to minimize distractions, and I had to be out by, I had an hour and 45 minutes to get everything done. No, an hour and a half. From waking to out the door. My meals, like everything. And now that I have things opened up, I'm also effed up. And I'm going to put in some protein. It's not vegan, I'm sorry. Of the things that are animal source, that's one. And that's two. Put this back here. Try to put things back in their place of the things that I have organized. the countertop is almost done. I know I put some stuff back on it, but I just have a t-shirt with some dishes drying. Technically, I should put them away, but I don't have a place for this glass yet. I have a place for this plate here. Cup I'm gonna keep out here for now. Spoon I'm gonna use to eat. Pot. Too much. I'm gonna just keep it out there. But at least I put the plate back. Sometimes it's like I'm like discombobulated because I don't know where to put things. It doesn't have its place yet. Or like my toiletries box, which was under the sink in the bathroom, but I brought it out because I had the minoxidil in it and a comb, and I have baby oil and shea butter to put on here, and my bobby pins to hold my hair. What happened to that other bobby pin? I brought it somewhere. It's here. Dark on dark, I can't see that, so I put that on the light. So, yeah, so I keep the box out. So I don't consider that being a mess. I just brought it out and then put it back. So when I leave to go to the gym, I'm sniffling right now because my immune system is down. And as I wake up, it'll get better. As I go to the gym, it'll get better. You know, now I have some goop to eat. Get the pre-workout. No, also I got my uniform I need to wash, so I need this clean. Then I'm gonna wash it, the uniform, in the thing I use to soak my dishes. I'll use Pine Sol. All right. So slowly things are coming into my head what I need, so I just deal with it on the spot, pre-workout. And they don't like that when I'm doing my work, when I did my internship. Because thoughts will come into my head very quickly like that. Is that very ADHD or is that, I don't know what it is, but when they come into my head and I have my bujo or my journal, I capture it, I write it down. Or I deal with it. Was at work. Apparently you can't. I guess that translates to like if you're about to help someone, then someone needs, and an emergency happens, you have to let that emergency go. I know there's a balance. Let the little things go, but look at how I can't do this here, especially when I'm in a discombobulated state right now. Oh, this was the mail from the other day that accumulated. This should be a check from my personal training client. Yeah. So I'll put this in the bujo. And I know there's a bank to deposit it. The ATM machines now are not open 24 hours because bums sleep in it. So I have to go when it's open. And that creates an inconvenience. I guess eventually I'll have to opt for, taking a picture of it and sending it in through with a picture, like using my phone instead of actually physically going there. I don't know why I keep getting this. I don't own this corporation anymore. So I guess technically I could throw this out. Don't keep it. I haven't checked the mail for like weeks. This is for massage therapy license to renew, which I did. This is from one of my therapy groups, which I stopped going to because of this orderly chorus. At least I'm on the list for that. I didn't get one from the drawing class, therapy class, or the painting therapy class. I'll put this aside. Maybe I'll go to one of these. Because I have to figure out my dates for working. Maybe I'll just leave time open for that. But I prefer to leave time open for painting or drawing. I haven't drawn since I started working. Government. Trying to deal with my taxes. Now it's like a whole pile of... I can't deal with that. It's too much. I have to do write that down. What it's here. So since I'm not doing the schoolwork, I'm going to do that. But right now I have to get myself out to go to the gym. And this is like a credit card. Of course I'm throwing that out. And this is another. I noticed that they took my money for my internship, the government. Well, okay, for now, I'm just going to take this. I'm going to put that on that shelf behind the mirror. Oh, hello. Let me just do that. See, seeing all those government letters, and now I'm triggered even more. I'm already discombobulated, and it's... I really have to focus and get myself out of here so my mind can change. So I'm going to do my hair, which relaxes me. I like the smell of this. I had it open because it was, I used it in the shower yesterday when I washed my hair, and I don't want water to get this rancid, so I let it open to air dry. Now I can close it. And shea butter with bobby pins all over it. And a comb. So, gonna do that. So usually I have the laptop going with like YouTube videos. They distract me. Somehow, this seems to be working, me talking here. I guess because I'm not as stressed about keeping the time short on this. When I go to the gym, there's Wi-Fi there. Part of it will upload there. I think they have a faster upload rate. I could be wrong. Because here the upload rate is really slow. That's why it takes so long. And I'm not paying for anything faster. Because I'm not down like that right now. I'm waiting till this channel starts to be monetized, or I don't know, if I end up doing something else like making this into a podcast. Well, this this can't be a podcast because it's more action. You can't tell what I'm doing if you're just listening to me. You know? So I got baby oil on. And put some of this on. Oh yeah, then I use another one for the sides. So I'm just gonna pretend, oh hello, 2 people. I'm gonna pretend you guys aren't here so I can kind of get into this. So I'm gonna dissociate for a bit. That's nice. Still congested, as you can see. That has to kind of drip down. Do I have anything left here for the sides? I have a bit. If not, I have another one waxier. And then When there's enough oil on it, like a day or two later, but depending on what I'm doing, I put gel on so it doesn't move. But once I do the gel, I can't comb that stuff out. So at least with this, I can comb it out. This is empty. So. I'm guessing I probably seem pretty autistic right now with all these rituals and stuff. I'm going to put this here because I know I'm going to wash it and then put it into a bag with containers I like to keep in case I need to fill them up with stuff. So this is like something else. This is wax here. Okay, that should be enough. And I take my comb. I can't believe I'm still recording. Will I get to be less anxious by the end of this recording? Can my mind be distracted enough? I'll use the bigger side because it scrapes my scalp better. Okay, top is fine, just comb it a bit. And go gently on the underside because the hairs are finer. And sometimes I get pimples down there because of the greasy products. So make sure I'm not hurting myself there and make sure I'm not breaking those fine hairs. And I'm not combing through it a lot, just enough to get into this twist part. Because I can't comb through this, it's all wet and tangled, and I have to wait till it dries. And then take it, twist it, hold it at the base. And then pulling out all the small hairs and falling out. Sometimes I'll just hold it here. And I'll just go gently here. I like to keep this part smooth, the end part. So it's just a middle chunk that needs to be combed through, but here's wet. Hold on to the base here and just kind of go around here. Hold that down. Make sure this is nice and smooth. Just got oil on it to keep it smooth. Keep this pressed on my head. Go around again, press. Around again, press. Tuck that in. Pull out these shed hairs. Flatten that on my head. I keep it flat like that so that I can actually lie down and it's not screwing my neck up. I used to have it stick out a lot, and I got this from like Sikhs doing their hair on YouTube. I'll put in 4. That's all I do. These are worn out bobby pins, but I still use them because they still work. Shed hairs. More bobby pins. So if I'm doing something like that, like I just did, just gonna comb the back part on my scalp to make sure that my scalp is not showing, because the hair is still wet and the oil separates the hairs, so it that goes psh, and you just see scalp. So if it's like this, and you can see it with this direct light on it, because the hair is not dry, I'll just take one bobby pin, just so I feel confident that everything is in one direction. I'll put that in there, even though you can see scalp. I don't care. Take another one, I'll just kind of find an area here and I'll just cross it a bit. Make sure I'm not feeling it at the roots. And so then this, I can kind of just comb. And it stays better. So then I'm more confident that that will stay in place like that. You know? Well, of course, my scalp in the front. Comb that a bit. And as I'm combing, my scalp feels nice because I washed it yesterday, even though the hair is oily again. And because I don't use gel today, it's this stuff. If I still have little hairs there, like I combed it to keep it in place, but sometimes, you know, so I might just put one there. Depending on the day, depending on how I feel, and depending on how much time and how much I give a shit. So right now I'm doing this here. I can't believe I'm doing everything step by step right now. Oh, thank you for the like. Step by step of how I'm getting out of, there should be a video how I get out of anxiety, but it's, there. So this, you know, kids have their like fidget spinners and stuff. This is something that's kind of like my meditation, because it's, I like it. And now I feel like I accomplished something, even though I didn't finish my food and all that. So I feel like I can go to the next step. Have to break things down from step to step, you know? And I didn't open up the laptop, so I didn't waste any time with that. Now, acne cream on my face. My face and my body have oil on it from the shower last night. I lotioned up and go to bed with my underwear and my socks with Vaseline on my feet. Like I have that whole routine because it works well. It used to be a lot of a chore, and now it's just like I'm liking it. Some things I keep, I stop, I redo, but the reason I keep things is it's either it helps, like this, it helps with my hair to keep it and to keep it nice. Or it helps with my brain. But it's both in all of the same. I still have acne cream here. Okay. I'm just gonna put that on. All right, I'm gonna stop this here. So